Sean Guide Gaming here, and today I got a few tips and tricks on for you guys to get a lot of ethanol. Now, ethanol is a resource or a source for you to get in this game that you need in order for you guys to get some things done in the game, like boosting up your home base and everything like that. Let me actually go ahead and turn off my face cam. Alright, so I can see a little bit better. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to travel over here because I don't want to scavenge some ethanol over there and then spawn right outside the enemy map or the enemy's uh, outpost, because I'm about to make that their outpost, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Alright, so what you guys are going to need, you guys are going to need to get a elite weapons. No legendary weapons or anything else. Legendary weapons are good, but your opponents will not be your enemies will not go down with a third weapon like this that I have and everything else, so it's not going to work. So what you should do is get an elite weapon. I already have some elite weapons. I already have the Blood Dragon AJM9, the most powerful pistol in the game. Or, no, this is the most powerful pistol in the game. This is just a fast fire rate weapon. So this, I recommend getting. Should have bought this instead of this gun, because this gun does not do stealth, and this one does not either. So I bought this SMG, which is a really good one, and this one is just full of zip ties and belts and all kinds of crappy assortments, but it'll do the job, you know. So that's basically it. I just bought 2 elite guns, so that's what I did. And I have over 200 ethanol still, and I basically maxed out my whole entire prosperity home base, and I am about to scavenge this, and the next difficulty is going to be on elite. As you guys can see, the chop shop has been done several times because it is a small outpost. And before I do any of that, if you guys are planning to do the stealth and get 100 ethanol bonus, I definitely would recommend doing that, because in this game, if you get like stealth, like 100% stealth, and you finish it undetected, you will get 100 bonus. That is right, 100 bonus ethanol, which is really, really good, because that's a really good, you know. I think the compound bow, I have to say, is probably the best bow in the game. But the best bow that I have right now that will only work is this. So I'm probably going to replace that with that. So what we are going to do is we are going to, well, first you want to unassign anyone that you have on the roster, because they obviously are going to just go ahead and go in guns blazing. So I'm going to scavenge this place that I own. Well, I already took it over, and I'm going to get a big amount of income with this thing. So I'm not going to go to the outpost. I'm going to stay in my area. So I had 223, and I'm about to get 150 ethanol. So I'm about to get 300 worth of ethanol. You can get ethanol basically anywhere. You just have to find the right time to get it. And the only way for me to get it is basically... So the highest difficulty for you guys to get ethanol on is basically a tier 3. I call them tiers because that's basically what they're called on here. It's just tiers. So if you basically just get elite weapons and just hold the oh my goodness, I'm such a dummy for doing that. I forgot to get ammo. Silly me. So this is what the home base looks like on level 3. As you guys can see, I basically maxed out the whole entire home base. That is because I've been grinding the game out ever since I got it. I've already maxed this out within like 2 days, like 48 hours of playing this game. I've just already experienced it, man. So this is a stealth tier 3, and we are about to go up against tier 3. So if you guys are wanting to do stealth with a gun like this, then I highly recommend doing it. But the reason why I think stealth in this game does not work, it's basically because the fact that stealth, like once an enemy is killed, they're still going to be detected. So that's why it's probably best if you just aim at the head instead of just keep shooting them, because you just keep shooting them, you know, it's just not going to work. Even with stealth, if you still shoot them in the head, you're still gonna get detected. That depends on, you know. Alright, so we're gonna take this crappy little vintage thing. We are gonna go to the vintage outpost, or not vintage outpost, but we are gonna go to the outpost. Turn off that crappy music. Okay, so basically, and sooner or later, I'm gonna get back on, but I'm not gonna record or anything because I'm taking a break of recording. It's probably gonna be my only video of the day. I know I was gonna do a video on the new improved Vapor class setup where I had fast mags, rapid fire, suppressor, and long barrel, but I got kind of tired and I just basically had to cut off the video. I was really frustrated at the time, guys, when I was making videos, because I've been on this medication where it's just causing me where I cannot get barely any sleep, and it's driving me crazy. I know I shouldn't be talking about this because it is a personal business, but since you guys really do care about the channel and everything, I really do appreciate the support. So I really have no problem sharing that because it is my YouTube channel, and I can basically say what I want. I can basically just, in my personal opinion, I can do what I want on this channel because it's my personal channel. So there is a supply drop detected, so you can go get that and get ethanol from there, which is a good thing to do. But sometimes it won't be spotted. It'll be not spotted at all. So you can hear the plane, or see the plane, and that plane was dedicated from a supply drop. So I have a burst powered. So also reminder that just because this is on this is tier 3 difficulty, does not mean it is still going to be as easy as you think with weapons. There are some elite soldiers, they're called enforcers, and what they can do is they will regenerate health, so you have to kill them quickly. So basically, I have this thing on burst, but I really want to set it to, really don't know. What I really want to do is set up and, well, so yeah, if you have basically a stealth weapon, oh, also really important, there is some perks that I highly recommend getting. Get the dexterity perk in the covert, so that way you can reduce your noise of walking, and also increase your movement speed when crouched. And you can also disable alarms a lot faster, so while you're in stealth and everything else, you can do that. I highly recommend not doing what I am basically doing right here. I'm probably gonna set this on single shot because I might want to do this. So that is an elite enforcer, so you want to be careful with those. So right here, I will try my best to do this silent. So as you guys can see, I basically have my cover blown. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to call in someone because this can get pretty... So I'm going to assign the heavy gunner, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my elite weapon because I've been detected. So they got a helicopter. Alright, so instead of doing that, I should probably be more focused. I'm out of medkits. Are you serious? So I literally have to wait for me to heal. there's one more enemy, and I think we are good to go. Literally have to chase this person down in order for them to die, because... Alright, so we liberated the whole entire place, and you guys, we did not ended up completing the no alarm system because of how tough that was, because they had... But we liberated it, and we got 300 ethanol. So each time you complete a tier of a loadout or something like this, if you do it undetected and everything else like that, then that is fine. But just make sure you guys do get this method right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next. I'm out.